Some people don't argue, don't shout, don't insult, but still, you leave their presence feeling like something inside you was stolen. That's not a mood, that's energy theft. And most people don't realize it's happening. They walk through life with their spiritual doors wide open, wondering why they're always tired, anxious, confused. But here's the truth no one told you. Your energy is not neutral. It's currency. It's territory. And to some people, it's a target. The more open you are, the more vulnerable you become. Not emotionally, but energetically. Energy vampires don't look evil. They often come disguised as charm, kindness, or need. But their effect is measurable. Confusion, fatigue, self-doubt. And if you don't recognize them, you'll start blaming yourself. This video is not about fear. It's about taking back ownership. You don't need to fight, attack, or isolate. You need to become sovereign in your field, so grounded, so clear, that nothing enters without your permission. This is not just shielding. This is spiritual self-defense. Energy theft doesn't always feel like an attack. Sometimes it feels like fatigue you can't explain. Like walking out of a room and realizing your thoughts aren't yours anymore. You replay someone else's problems in your head, long after they've left. That's not empathy. That's energetic leakage. There are signs. You laugh at jokes that make you uncomfortable. You nod to ideas that don't align with you. You feel obligated to stay in conversations that drain you, just to be nice. These are moments when your aura says yes, while your soul screams no. And over time, this quiet betrayal of self becomes a habit. One that teaches your system to tolerate violation. Protecting your energy starts here, with noticing. Every sigh you hide, every "it's fine" that isn't, every instinct you override for the comfort of others, it adds up. And one day, you wake up heavy, disconnected, lost. Not because something attacked you, but because you kept the door open. But what if the real danger isn't what drains you, but what you invite in? You're not too sensitive. You're not dramatic. You've just never been taught how to manage your energy like it matters. But it does. Every conversation, every glance, every silent expectation carries a charge. And if you don't protect your field, people will step in like it's unclaimed territory. Here's a truth you won't hear often. If your aura doesn't say no, the world assumes it's a yes. You teach others how to treat your energy by how you treat it yourself. If you abandon it, so will they. But when you stand guard, silently, consistently, people notice. They sense the boundary. They adjust. Start small. Replay your last 5 conversations. Where did your energy shrink? Where did you agree to something your soul resisted? This isn't about blame. It's about noticing the moment your light dimmed. Because once you can see the leak, you can seal it. So ask yourself, what would your life feel like if you only said yes when your soul meant it? If you want to keep building your inner field with me, subscribe and hit the bell. The real work is just beginning. Protection isn't about fear, it's about clarity. You don't build a shield to hide, you build it to stand fully in who you are. Your energy doesn't need to be aggressive, it needs to be contained, directed, held with reverence. Imagine this, you're standing still. You close your eyes, breathe in, and with each breath out, a circle of light begins to form around you. It's not imaginary, it's intentional. It's the byproduct of awareness. Every time you say no without guilt, the circle gets brighter. Every time you honor your own rhythm, instead of absorbing someone else's chaos, the light strengthens. Spiritual shielding isn't some mystical concept reserved for monks. It's boundary in action. It's what happens when your nervous system finally believes you'll protect it. You don't need mantras or incense. You need a decision. I choose to be sovereign in my field. This is not retreat. It's return to yourself. Your shield doesn't live in crystals or chants. It lives in the pause between reaction and choice. When someone snaps at you and you choose not to absorb it, your shield holds. When a room feels chaotic and you center your breath instead of matching the noise, your shield expands. Not every battle deserves your energy. Sometimes, the most powerful response is no response at all. The moment you stop explaining yourself just to be understood, that's protection. When you walk away from chaos without guilt, that's power. This is how you stay sacred in a world that profits from your depletion. You practice micro-boundaries, quiet choices, inner no's. The more you honor them, the more your energy becomes unmistakably yours. Your aura starts to speak before you do, and the world listens. Peace isn't found, it's chosen, again and again and again. Real protection isn't just defense, it's presence, the kind that shifts a room without a word. You don't need to push people away. You need to become so aligned, so clear, that misaligned energy simply can't land. Before every interaction, claim your field. Don't wait to be drained to realize you're open. Choose your frequency. Is it calm, clear, grounded? Anchor it in your breath. Walk in already broadcasting who you are. This isn't ego, it's hygiene. Your aura isn't passive. It speaks. It sets the tone. You don't just block energy, you program space. Every sigh you exhale, every posture you hold, every silence you choose is part of your spell. People feel it. They either rise to meet your field or bounce off it. That's not arrogance. That's sovereignty. You don't control others. You command your space. You don't protect your energy because you're weak. You protect it because it's sacred. Because your energy is the vessel for your intuition, your clarity, your calm. When you're drained, you don't just feel tired. You forget who you are. The world doesn't benefit from your burnout. It benefits from your wholeness. This isn't about becoming untouchable. It's about becoming unshakable. The kind of person who can stand in the chaos and still radiate peace. Not because you're pretending to be calm, but because you've trained your system to stay rooted. That's what true spiritual protection looks like. Now you breathe different, speak different, walk in rooms different. You no longer shrink to fit. You no longer say yes when your soul says no. You've remembered what others forget. You are not here to please. You are here to walk with power, silent, grounded, and full of self-respect. This isn't armor. It's alignment. This isn't isolation. It's sovereignty. Every boundary you set, every silence you keep, every choice to stay centered, it builds the field around you. The message becomes clear. I am not open to chaos. I am not available for emotional theft. You are not a sponge. You are a sovereign field, and you decide who gets access. There's a powerful ancient method used for centuries to cleanse, seal, and reset your energy field, a ritual hidden in plain sight. If you're ready to experience it, everything you need is in the next video. You are not who you were when this started. Back then, maybe your boundaries were blurry. Maybe you said yes to keep the peace. Maybe you didn't even realize how much of your energy was leaking out. But now, you see differently. You feel it. When someone is pulling at you, you catch it the moment you begin to shrink. And instead of reacting, you choose. That choice is your shield. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. But it is sacred. And it's yours. Here's your invitation. Before you open your mouth to speak again, sit with your own energy for just 3 breaths. Notice how it feels when you're centered. That feeling? That's your power. That's your signal. That's your truth. You don't need to protect your energy through force. You protect it by knowing it, honoring it, living in it. No one can drain what you no longer offer. Have you ever felt completely drained, but couldn't tell who or what caused it? Was it a close friend, a family member, a partner, or maybe just a stranger?